Welcome back to the course. In this video, we're going to talk about social proof and how we can use it in order to increase our sales. Let's dive into it. Well, what is social proof really? Well, it is when we're inspiring people to take actions. We do want to inspire people to buy our products and services, right? So the fact is that we trust what others do and think. What do I mean with that? Well, let's say that you go to a bookstore. You go to the bookstore, maybe you go to Amazon.com and you are looking to buy a Kindle book and book that you can just scroll through in your mobile phone and read. How do you know that this book is any good? Tell me that. How do you know this by the cover? You see that it says Think and Grow Rich. Doesn't tell me too much. Well, of course, you go into the reviews, right? You read what other customers, what other people has to say about the book. So you go into the reviews and you start reading through the reviews because you have no idea maybe what this book is about or if it's even worth your time and worth your money, right? So that is exactly what you would like to figure out here. So we trust what other people do and think. So if people in the reviews for this book is telling me that this is a good book, then how can we use this if this were your book? How could you use this to sell even more of this book? Well, you could show the potential customers of yours how to act, like sharing this review, for example. If you look on the screen, buy it now. This customer in this review is telling me or the potential buyer that you should definitely go in and buy this now. And that is exactly what social proof is. Another person is telling me that, yeah, this book is very good and you should definitely buy it now and you can read out more. And the next comment is telling me that this is a life-changing book, not even exaggerating. If I'm looking to change my life, this comment, this review is speaking directly to me. So social proof is a way for us as sellers to show what other people thinks about our products and services. And the same goes for social media, for example. Social proof, Gary Vee, for example, he has 2.5 million subscribers on his YouTube channels. If this isn't social proof enough for me to trust him when it comes with business advice, I don't know what. Same goes for Tony Robbins. As you can see on his Instagram account, he has almost 5 million followers on there. That is also social proof. That is a social proof that's telling me that people like this man, so they are following him. And I should do that too, right? So using social proof to increase your sales is very important and also effective. So let's have a look at a few ways to use this effectively. The first one is, of course, to use reviews. Like if you were selling that book, use those reviews. But let's say that we're selling a course that's called Get Out of Debt course. A review could look something like this. Maybe you're selling this course on Amazon, let's say. It can look something like this. You can see that this course got around 4.5 stars in reviews. You can also see how many ratings it got, and you can also see a little comment here which says, "This course is a good match for me. Thanks." This is a review, nothing personal, just another person telling me something about this course. Now I know that this course is a good match for this person, but I don't know if it's a good match for me, so it's not personal towards the instructors, it's more just targeted to the course. And then we're having use testimonials. This is very, very effective, guys, when doing this right. This is something that you could have on your website, for example. Okay, you can see that it's gotten 5 stars. So if I'm going to the website and I see, wow, 5 stars for this, let's see what this student has to say. The way Robin and Jesper takes everything step by step makes it easy to follow along. I highly recommend this course to anyone wanting to get out of debt fast. All right, and you can also see that it's a small picture, a profile picture of a woman called Rachel Wilson. So what makes a review different from a testimonial is basically that I put this on my website, and actually this could just be a review of somebody writing on Amazon, and I emailed them and asked if they could write a little bit more in-depth review and also send me their profile image. Now, in order for you to get these important testimonials, you could just send them a free product if you don't sell very expensive stuffs. In order to get these testimonials with their profile picture and a more in-depth explanation what this course has done for them, and you can put this on your website, which is a very important sales point for anybody coming into your website and looking on your course. So a testimonial should always be positive, and it should also include a profile picture and maybe a small explanation about the student and what it has done for them. And then we're having the case study. Use case studies if you're having some. Case study could look something like this. So we're still selling the Get Out of Debt course, and you can see that it's getting 5 stars. This is an thing that I'm having on my website, and it says Robin and Jesper's course helped me get out of $25,000 debt in 15 months. And I also added this button, read my story. Now I told this customer, what if you wrote a little story and send me that story about your background around your debt and how you solved it using this course. How powerful, right? We all know that storytelling is very powerful. When reading the right story or watching the right story in a movie or in a sales text or something like that, we are connecting more with whomever is in that movie or whomever is writing that text. That's how we as human works. We love stories. So if you were looking for a course to get out of debt and you saw this read my story, I at least would definitely click this button to read out the entire story in order for me to connect more with whomever who is taking this course, because we're all alike as human beings. We love stories. But what separates a testimonial to a case study is that the case study include real results. As you can see on the screen, we helped her get out of $25,000 in debt. That is results, and a case study always should have some type of results. And also you can include a story. You don't have to do that, but it will strengthen the message, and it's a good way to show off a social proof in order for your potential customers to become a customer. So this is how you can use social proof. You can do it in the same way on your Facebook ads and in your social media content as well. So in short, social proof is basically we trust what others do and think. We like to read out reviews. The same goes for the movies. I guess you 1 or 2 times have been into a website called IMDb and read about the movie before you watched it, either in the cinemas or downloaded it or watched it on Netflix. And then we would like to use these social proof tactics in order to show off potential customers how other people act and how they should act around our services and products. You can use reviews on your website, in your ads, or in your social media content. You can do the same with testimonials and case studies, but always be true. And for me to be true in this video, we have no get out of debt course. This was just an example. So now you know how to use social proof in order to increase your sales. See you in the next video, guys.